going on, guys? Today we're going to discuss about the OnePlus brand. What do you really don't know about OnePlus? And that's what we're going to discuss out in this video. Guys, I'm doing each videos very precisely. So if you mean this video to be interesting and somewhat informative, do consider hitting the like button, subscribe, bell icon. It makes a lot of sense and means a lot for me. And I'm JP, you're watching TWJB again. And let's try to get into it. No terms, let's get started.
Then it came back round. Didn't think that you're falling so deep. Didn't know that I had it in me.
So, as we know, we're gonna talk about the things that you don't really know about OnePlus. The first better thing is something I have to give a glimpse about who is the founder. I'm not talking about the real founder and co-founder Pitla and Kalpai. I'm talking here about the BBK Electronics founder Duan Yongping, right? That's his spelling, so I'm really bad at spelling, so bad me out with that. So yeah, is the founder of this BBK Electronics, and I'm saying this, I'm stressing out because BBK Electronics is the parent company of Vivo, Oppo, and Oppo is the parent company of OnePlus and Realme. It's very complex thing, but yeah, I'll try to explain it as good as possible. And also another thing to forget, Vivo is the parent company of IQOO, right? Okay, now let's get back to it. Now, what is OnePlus known for? When they released back in 2013, when they released their first OnePlus One, it was just an invite-based OnePlus One. Yes, I'm talking about right. You can't buy a OnePlus One if you wish to. The reason it's invite-based. Okay, just it makes a lot of complications, but simply I can explain it with the concept of Clubhouse. Obviously, you can't join Clubhouse without knowing anyone who is already in Clubhouse. So the same thing, you have to get invite from the people already in the Clubhouse. Same thing here. If anyone, any friend or relative or your parents or your brother or siblings, anyway, and anyone bought the OnePlus One, they have two invites and they can share them to other people, right? That's how this OnePlus One only can, right? And the same thing has happened to OnePlus 2 and stuff. OnePlus, yeah, they did the same. Now, just a little glimpse how they started. And another point I have to say about, as I mentioned before, Oppo is the parent company of OnePlus, which I already told. But why OnePlus has been started? Because Oppo is already going well. And before everything, I have to say another big story behind it. BBK Electronics has already been existing till date. That's the truth. Alright. The reason I'm saying here is because BBK Electronics has been divided into some portions, some different names. That's what called Vivo and Oppo. That's simply it. Alright. Vivo is known well for smartphones. At that time, keypad phones. And Oppo is known for audio products. Obviously, some tape recorders, something like that. And they both have been different industries. Yes, they are under the control of BBK Electronics. And then the Duan Yongping has left the company because he wanted to experience his retired life. Now he is living out in America as a mayor. No one knows what, because he's not so famous, right? Okay, many don't know about him. He is great in stock markets after investing a little shares, taking some shares. He's living his retired life now. But here is the real point. And when years gone by, the smartphone industry got so much hype that everyone started to go into the smartphone industry. The same thing here to happen. Yes, Vivo has already started. Vivo came into the smartphone industry as well as Oppo came into the smartphone industry. Pitla just came out from the company and started the company called OnePlus. And another thing I have to share about Duan Yongping is that he totally believes in this mantra: marketing, marketing, marketing. Yes, That's one of the reasons you might see a lot of Vivo ads, a lot of Oppo ads. And then here let's go back into the OnePlus topic. Okay, when they started out, they just kept as whatever like everything opposite to Oppo. Like they wanted to have own website, but Oppo was selling in offline. Yes, totally offline. Whereas OnePlus just jumped into the online thing. And then OnePlus just started out in the Western markets, whereas Oppo just started out with the Chinese markets. And then OnePlus gone with no ads. Yes, no advertisements at starting period. Now Robert Downey Jr. comes into the OnePlus data. Okay, that's a different story. Now Oppo came with ads, right? And OnePlus sell everything for low price. I mean, flagship is what called be low price. Best value for money. And Oppo was high price, obviously, because they're putting ads and stuff like that. They need extra money for that, extra profit. So that's one of the reasons. And now, what really happened is the OnePlus has evolved in different ways. OnePlus has, started in a different way that they gone to the ads market again. Yes, after Oppo itself, new OnePlus evolution of the new OnePlus. They gone with the ad section. Yes, they're putting ads now. Even you can see that Robert Downey Jr. coming out in the OnePlus ad. That's because OnePlus also came into the same market like Oppo. That's one of the reasons you might have seen every single OnePlus product seems like the Oppo. Yes, that's obvious. Their parent company, they share all the internals and all the hardware. So that's the biggest deal out here. So if you can see, for example, now to OnePlus 9 Pro and 5X3 Pro are literally same in hardware, but just software differs. That's the only thing here. So this is the whole story. I'm just like collaborating. What are my thoughts on these OnePlus, right? That's way better. They're putting started ads and stuff. Would you like the new OnePlus or the old OnePlus? This is my $1 million question out here, because even I have the hands on the OnePlus One Pro. But literally what I'm talking here about, I don't like the new OnePlus pretty well, because they are more money-minded and more ad, stuff like that. Because at that time when they released OnePlus 6, yes, they started putting ads on that time on the Amplify 50 and all. There's no ads because OnePlus 6 only they have starred Amitabh Bachchan, I guess, for OnePlus 6 ad and 60 ad, and for OnePlus 8 Pro ad they have signed in for Robert Downey Jr. So okay, that's a big deal out there. So what do you think of this? What's your thoughts out there? This is my personal opinion, my personal views on it. If you get some information out of this video, do consider hitting the like button, subscribe bell icon. I tried as much as I could, so please consider, guys, by hitting the subscribe button, bell icon, and hit like button. And just to follow me on Twitter. I'm doing a lot of Twitter spaces now. From now, just collaborating with others. I'll catch you out in the next one. And then goodbye. Have a nice day.
Didn't know that I had it in me. Guess my sanity breaks away too easy.